Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Matt here, and today I'll be talking about Yae Miko on my first impressions and my thoughts on her kit and overall damage. First, I just want to say, if you haven't already, please subscribe. It's free and you can unsubscribe later, and hope you enjoy it. First, let's talk about her talents. Her E has 3 charges, right? And whenever you E, you dash wherever you're facing, or I think you go backwards if you're just standing still, and you will leave a so-called Seisho Sakura. Essentially, these are like turrets that'll periodically deal electro damage. What's interesting is that damage, if you see this passive right here, Enlightened Blessing, I think. So her E scales off of Elemental Mastery because of this talent. So Elemental Mastery is gonna bring a big value for Yae Miko, even if she's Electro, because we all know that Electro reactions isn't really the best in the game. So let's talk about her ult next. It just deals a lot of AoE electro damage. Like, it's so good. And the scaling is so fucking insane, by the way. For a level 8, 416 skill damage, like the initial damage. And then Tenku Thunderbolt, I think that's the continuous Thunder Shock thingy. 534%. Jesus Christ, that's fucking nuts. Like, that's gonna be her main source of damage, I think. Next, let's talk about her weapon next. You really don't need her weapon, like the Kagura's Verity, or I don't know how to pronounce that. Verity. I don't think you need that weapon, especially if you're free to play. The Wed Sith can rival or be on par with Kagura's Verity, and it's a 4-star weapon. Because this weapon right here, Kagura's Verity, is gonna be a niche thing for Yae Miko. Like, it's not a necessity. I guess high crit damage stat is gonna give value, but the Wed Sith also has crit damage, and it's a 4-star weapon. I think her best in slot artifact set is gonna be Emblem of the Severed Fate, because seeing how her ult does a lot of fucking damage, I think it's gonna be nuts. Plus, you're gonna have, the more energy recharge you have, the more ult damage does it do if you have the emblem set. But I guess Shimenawa and Thundering Fury works too. So would I recommend pulling for Yae Miko? I'm just gonna say this right now. Pull for whoever you want to pull, alright? You don't need content creators' opinion effect on who you want to pull. Pull for whoever you want to pull. Pull for Yae Miko. If you want to pull for her weapon, then go do it, but I'm just gonna warn you. You know what, I would go so far as to not pull for the weapon if you're free to play or a low spender, because the weapon is really not that valuable, to be honest. Like, the Wed Sith is gonna be more it's gonna be better, seeing how it's a 4-star, and a 5-star weapon is gonna take a lot of primos if you're very unlucky. If you're lucky, then shit, that's awesome. So I'd say hold out on the weapon, or even skip the weapon. And then if you want Yae Miko, go for it. She's very interesting. Her damage is really good. And yeah, I think she's really fun to have in a team. Like, if you do get her, I think it's fun to experiment with different team comps. So yeah, hope you enjoy this video, and I hope this helps, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace. Bye.